Go on.
Hello, I'm Toycat and welcome back to my third channel McDonald's review video. And today I am in the heart of McDonald's, the home place, California, United States of America. Surprisingly, I've been here quite a few times, but I've never actually been to a McDonald's, so this is going to be like a two-part kind of thing, the breakfast and then the rest of the day. Because McDonald's America, and a few other countries follow this, has something very interesting going on where they have a breakfast menu and they have an all-day menu, and the breakfast menu is available all day, but the all-day menu isn't available all day, it's just available during not breakfast, and it means there's basically a second tier time to come to McDonald's, and that is breakfast. That might not make sense to you, but today I'll be diving right into it with the breakfast. First of all, here in Los Angeles, just in Hollywood, in case you're curious. Walk of Fame's just out there, and I got myself the ultimate breakfast biscuit. It is, I believe, 2 sausage patties, a bit of bacon, a bit of egg. It's gone a bit sideways, but we'll work around that, I guess. We've got ourselves a hash brown, which are available in the UK, but they're not this thick and chunky as far as I'm aware. I've got some form of frappe. I wanted a strawberry lemonade, but they didn't have it, so I got this instead. And then I also got, interestingly enough for me, they do 39-cent cookies. Like, that is absurdly cheap. That works out to about 30 p in the UK, so I'm curious as to how one of these tastes. So we're gonna go in reverse order of what you'd expect. Cookie first. For 39 cents, not bad. It's not the best cookie, but it's easily like Subway quality. If you're a Subway cookie guy. Yeah. I would say big fan, liked it a lot. It's good, it's just not amazing, there's much better cookies. So, next up here we've got the frappe here. Oh my god. That is so much more sugary than anything I've had before. It said something like 500 to 800 calories for the drink, and I was like, that can't be right. But, as I try it now, you know what, maybe that is right. Delicious. I'm gonna drink the whole thing, but I'm gonna feel like a monster afterwards. The hash brown, I think it might be the same. It might be I'm hungry, but this is a good hash brown. However, $1.50 was the price for this, pretty absurd. And the meal was $4 extra for a drink and the hash brown. So there's definitely a price inflation whatever going on there. And then next up, the Big Daddy, the big boy. It's a sausage, a double sausage, bacon, egg, biscuit. Biscuit is an American term, but it's almost like a scone, but like a baked scone. I'm just gonna dig right into it. That tastes suspiciously like a double sausage muffin. The fact that it's a biscuit doesn't really come into it, it's not very hard, it's just really kind of biscuit to me. And the egg's good, the sausage is good, the bacon's good. But overall, I'd give this like a 8 out of 10. It's not ultimate, it's just pretty great. I'd give the cookie amazing value. And this drink, man, I'm gonna chug that, and then in about an hour, I'm gonna have a kidney failure. So, I'm gonna skip over.
Would you prefer the muffin or the biscuit?
I think they're honestly identical. Like, the biscuit has a better feel, but they have no taste difference at McDonald's. Okay. Other places, they usually have a real taste difference, but I mean, either way though, good. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. It's gonna be a sickly breakfast, and then I'll get back to you whenever I'm on the full menu. So, see you in a second. So I've switched to Atlanta Airport for the second part of this, which is the all-day menu. So I should also clarify, I'm using the GoPro now, so let me know the difference between this quality and the older quality, because that's phone versus GoPro. I'm always curious if people can spot that, but way more importantly, we got some McDonald's with our big M cup, because there is one at the Atlanta Airport. McDonald's are very rare in airport Tuesdays, so this is my fun little combination of 2 treats. So I got a lot of stuff that I'm not quite sure about. I've got a Fanta to drink, which is super orange, that's what I can tell you. I've got some fries, which have all fallen into the bag, so that's gonna be a thing. I've got something called, I think, the Asian chicken. Oh, you're looking at some people up there. I've got something called the Asian chicken. Oh, let's say hi to them on camera. Like, hey. But I got something, the Southern style chicken maybe also, and the buttermilk crispy chicken or something like that. So I don't know what these things are. I thought I was getting chicken and a burger, but I think I just have 2 burgers here. Let's give them a try. So this is I assume the buttermilk chicken. Again, buttermilk is something that you don't hear very often, at least in the UK, at least in my experience, and it's just not a menu item on our menu, so let's give it a whirl. That right there is a McChicken with very little difference. It's a better, like, you can see there's like little crispy bits of like almost some fried chicken. It's good, but only like 5% better than a mayo chicken or whatever you call it in your country. Also, there is 2 gherkins in there, but besides that, It's a pretty normal burger. I like the value proposition. It's on the extra value menu, but I still think it's not as good as like a Chicken Legend or whatever else. My cameraman's just looking up that way constantly, and now I want to see what's going on there. So, what are you seeing, Nick? Are they looking over really often or something?
There's a lot going on, so sorry.
Oh, there's a lot going on. So next up, we've got the, I think this is called the Southern fried chicken. Maybe it's the Asian style chicken. I'm not quite sure. It seemed like I was going to get chicken tenders or something, you know, like the chicken select stuff in the UK. Instead I got this, which is just not a piece of chicken that fits in a burger. Like, this is just, there's a bite of pure chicken here before I can get to the burger, which is probably fine, but we'll start here so we can get the vegetables, get a fair first bite. So despite being pretty much the same price, again, at the airport, I know that's different, this is pretty much the exact same burger, just with loads of toppings added. So, you like the plain chicken? That's the one for you. You like some mayo, some slightly different chickens, some tomatoes, some onions. This is the one for you. This is a much better rounded burger, in my opinion.
So wait, that's spicy chicken?
I don't even know, man.
You can't...
I don't even know. That's buttermilk. This is either Asian or Southern style chicken.
Yeah, okay.
Does it look like Southern or Asian to you? Like, I'm not actually quite sure.
It looks Southern.
So this is Southern fried chicken, I guess. But despite being pretty much the same price tag, this one right here, it's just universally better in every way. It's even got a brioche bun. It's just way back. It's a classy burger. Maybe that's not your thing though. Maybe instead you go to McDonald's. Purely, I got mayonnaise.
Yeah, you did, but we'll leave that.
Oh, did you see it in the video? Oh,
I'd say it's a blooper, but...
Next up, we got some fries. So, again, they're falling in the bag here, so I'll give my best experience. Would you believe this? Exactly like the rest of the one.
The same, yeah.
Well, here's the thing, every now and then, they're mildly different, but in this case, it's like... I would have just assumed America somehow would have upped the fry game. But this is actually quite shocking to me. America, McDonald's fries are the same as the rest of the world, and therefore, the rest of the world fries are the same as America, which is not what I've assumed. So, I'm gonna give that like a, interesting out of 10. And then finally, look how bright orange this Fanta is. Nick reckons in some places in Europe it's just bright orange, but in the UK we get a very anemic yellow orange, like the middle colour on the traffic light. Here it looks like I'm about to, should I do some of this mayonnaise, man? Just like, but here it looks like I'm about to dive into just like orange soda from the TV shows or whatever.
Yeah, orange soda from Keenan and Kel.
That's what it is, and it's like you can taste the orange a lot more, but you can taste a lot of the sugar too. It's better in every way, but based on our experience of bottled Fanta, it's something like double the calories, double the sugar. Would I make that trade-off? I would, but it's not a very smart one to make, and that's why I'm going to give this a overall solid McDonald's in America. It's actually I was expecting something like a big blowout in there, but it seems like it's actually mostly the same. The big benefits is the fact that you can have breakfast all day. The big benefits is the fact that it is pretty cheap because it's US dollars, and unlike every other food in the world, it doesn't have tax. Well, actually, it probably has tax on there. Actually, you know, I know this is they did not give me a receipt. But yeah, I would say that's a nice little benefit. But overall, pretty average, which is not what I was expecting. And the guy behind the camera is upset with me for talking so long about McDonald's. He does not understand this concept in the slightest. So thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna catch a flight home. He wants some of the cardboard. No, I'm telling them this story. No, you get they're here.